Good day to you. Welcome back. This is for the week ahead. All signs starting with Aries. All signs starting with Aries. Week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. I do give my feeling on the card, along with any channeled messages that come my way. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch our other placements, sun, moon, rising, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Okay. I'll admit I was a little late because I was brewing myself some coffee and I so desperately want to take a sip of it, but it's like super hot. So I'll let it sit for a minute. Aries. Overall energy for this upcoming week, we have the door to spirit, number 32. And it's pertaining to number 24, thief. It almost feels like you're stealing your connection from spirit, or it's like you're trying to open the door to spirit, but there's something that is blocking it or sideswiping it, possibly overthinking, overanalyzing, something to that extent. We have the messenger of fire. That's passion, drive, forward momentum, action. With the page of fire, which is, again, pages bring news. And so it could be that you're receiving some kind of passionate communication. With the ace of air, clarity, truth, honesty, downloads. But there's something it's almost like blocking it, if you will. In your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. Well, we have at number 5, attachment, pertaining to number 17, gift. So it almost feels like there's some kind of spiritual gift that you're blocking or standing in the way of because there's some attachment. I heard spiritual embassy. I'm not exactly sure how that relates to you, but there's something that is blocking it. It could be fear with number 18, the moon, Cancer, Pisces energy, and a focus on negative emotional issues, the 5 of water. I definitely feel like you're wanting to connect to spirit, but there's just something that is stealing your joy or stealing your thunder or stealing the connection. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I just saw that in the chat. Happy Valentine's Day. And hello to Raphael. Aries, we have a step out of your comfort zone, North Node. North Node is currently in Pisces, so maybe you need to move towards the Pisces energy. And prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. It's just, I definitely feel like you're in go mode, you're passionate, driven, but there's something that is blocking your connection to spirit, to your gifts, and it's an attachment to fear and things that didn't work out, sadness, sorrow, focusing on negativity, really. There's clarity and probably even around something that shifted around the full moon for you, which was in Leo energy. I heard epiphany and aha moment. So Aries, there's fear and stress or sadness this next week that you need to move through because you're blocking your connection to spirit. There's an attachment to something that didn't work out in your favor. All right, we're going to move to Taurus after I do the shuffle. Hello, Denny. These are quick and to the point, all signs. Denny, you are love. Quick little shuffle, and we'll move on to Taurus. Okay, well, thanks for sharing. That really doesn't matter to me, one way or the other. All right. We are on to Taurus at 6:26. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way, so always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, sun, moon, rising, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Interesting. This is for the 16th through to the 22nd. One more for Taurus. All right, Taurus, overall energy for this upcoming week. We have the World card, number 29. A new cycle begins, pertaining to a gift. And number 19, coffin. So I feel like you're entering into a new cycle. You could feel as though it's a gift. It's normally a time of celebration. It's something wonderful and marvelous taking place. Coffin is all about transmutation. So you're shifting some kind of energy. You could even be shifting an actual gift. We do have the Queen of Earth. That's you showing up very strong in your own reading, Taurus. With the Two of Water, romantic situation. With a High Priestess. Could be dealing with specifically a Pisces and or somebody who embodies that energy. You could even be attempting to be in a commitment with your higher self, but I feel like you're more so dealing with a spiritual, highly intuitive, psychic type High Priestess being. Again, could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. Interesting, because I feel like there's a shift and change going through a romantic situation. A new cycle is beginning. It is a gift. And the transmutation feels incredibly positive with a spiritual being of sorts, somebody who's highly intuitive and psychic, most likely a Pisces. This is a relationship, and it's pretty cut and dry in that respect. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. We have number 15, appreciation. Pertaining to number 8, false person. There's some kind of appreciation when it comes to somebody who has been wearing a mask. Could even be yourself. Maybe the mask is starting to come off. But there's some form of appreciation. And I think that the reason being is because it's led you to healing, the Four of Swords, which is healing some kind of, I mean, that could even be the transition and the gift, and the fact that you're moving into a new cycle, that you or the person you're dealing with has healed some kind of false persona, if you will. Also receiving guidance, downloads, intuition, going through meditation, things of that nature. Taurus, your Moonology card, which we did just have the full moon on the 12th. So this is for the upcoming week, but you're still probably feeling the energy. You are very close to achieving your goal. Nice. Nice, Taurus. All right, we're moving on to Gemini. Hi, NP and J. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it for the live. Hello, Leanne. Your Wi-Fi is spotty. That's what was, I think that's why I couldn't use my laptop for some reason. Hello, Colson. Why I feel like I'm stuck using my vertical live on my phone. Although we do have the good stuff. It just isn't very good, I guess. This is for the week ahead. I want to take a sip of my coffee so desperately badly. I'm going to do it here in a second. These are going really fast because there is no clarification. Just so everybody is aware. This is tarot. Okay. We're moving on to Gemini at 11:39. Gemini, I am taking a sip of my coffee. Yep, it's still hot. That's good. It's a good sign. Ah. Gemini, for the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd, I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to, woo, that was a lot. Watch your other placements. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or crosswatch for somebody that you are dealing with. Okie dokie. I heard something about seeing the forest through the trees. So take that how it resonates, Gemini. Gemini, your overall energy for this upcoming week is number 15, appreciation. Well, what are you feeling appreciation for? Could be all of these, could be one of these. Take it how it resonates. 4 popped out. So number 3, marriage. Maybe you're getting married or you're in a marriage. Maybe that's not your card. Number 32, despair. Number 5, mature man, which to me always makes me think of the world card, new cycles beginning. And number 27, unexpected income. So again, could be all of these, none of these. Even if you're feeling appreciation for your despair, that's actually not necessarily a bad thing, because when you flip the script is when you start creating more. For a lot of you, there's all of these things coming in. I heard solemn. And now I'm seeing an arc. Somewhere in Europe. It's like a, I don't know where. Interesting, to say the least. Anyways, when you have appreciation and gratitude, even for, you know, oh, I appreciate when I was in despair, didn't have anything. It was like a blank slate, a fresh new start, something to that extent. We have the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, Pisces, Sagittarius energy. I can understand why you're feeling appreciation. If the Wheel of Fortune is kicking in, it means that you're getting progress, unexpected progress, like a major shove after a time of stagnancy. So you could be receiving some kind of unexpected income or something shifting or changing within your marriage, within a disparaging situation. And again, even if you were in despair because you lost your job, maybe you're like, oh, I'm so grateful I lost my job because all this stuff opened up for me, right? We have the 9 of Water, wish fulfillment. Gemini, and emotional sovereignty. But definitely wish fulfillment. It's an energy of looking good, feeling good, smelling good, kind of like everything's flowing great. Emotions are wonderful. Now I'm hearing ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Anyway, we have the 10 of water. So you're moving from the 9 to the 10. Especially if this is pertaining to marriage, it feels like there could have been a situation where maybe you weren't feeling supported, or even like your relationship was going anywhere. And there's a major shift and change, or maybe you're getting married after some time of stagnancy. Whatever the case may be, it feels like things are moving in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune, unexpected income, um, wish fulfillment, emotional sovereignty, and the 10 of water, which is the ultimate, again, happy family, unconditional love. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 9, broken heart. Interesting. I feel like that's the despair, and I feel like the broken heart is healing. And the reason that you have appreciation is because it brought in a gift. Number 17, this heartbreak or whatever this was brought in a gift, and I feel like it's the gift of perception, perspective, understanding that sometimes when things are taken away or removed, when we shift our perspective, it becomes something beautiful and amazing. It opens the door for something more. We have the Emperor, could be dealing with an Aries. This is boss level, so you could even be embodying this energy. Maybe whatever shifted or changed has allotted you to become the boss, or a boss has stepped in to recognize you with the 6 of fire, receiving some kind of recognition, award, or even like, well, I heard a hefty payout. A bonus of sorts, maybe. But there's definitely recognition. And maybe that was the whole seeing the, was it your sign that I got the seeing the forest through the trees or something? I don't know. All right, Gemini, we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. It's a time to give rather than take. Okay, we are moving swiftly on to Cancer as I shuffle. Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. I feel like every day is my Friday. So that's what happens when you work from home, and you teach your own child at home. So maybe every day's Saturday for me. I don't know. I like Friday. We'll say to every day's Friday. Okay. Cancer at 19:05. More coffee, please. More coffee. It's a little burny still, but it's getting better. Cancer, this is for the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. I do give my feeling on the card, along with any channeled messages that come my way. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Oh, shnikey. Feel free to watch other placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Cancer. Overall energy for your reading is number 16, patience in the reverse. That's divine timing. And in the reverse, it feels like, well, the time is now, right? It's happening now. What's happening now? We have 3, so it could be D, all of the above, or it could be one of these two, like take it how it resonates. So whatever is happening now, we do have number 4, courtship. Number 36, distant horizons. And number 28, expectations. So there could be something that you've been plotting or thinking about in the distant horizon. Well, the time is now. There could be a courtship coming in for you, and or also with your expectations, some kind of expectation you had. It's all coming through now, or at least it's the beginning. Doesn't have to mean it's the end, but the signs are here, right? We have the 9 of water, wish fulfillment. Again, wish fulfillment, emotional sovereignty. And we have a Queen of Fire. You could be dealing with an Aries. Have that in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's Aries specifically. This is the energy of somebody who is very passionate, driven. They take action. It's all about forward momentum, passion, drive, desire, charismatic, magnetic. They like to kind of be, they like attention. They like to be the star of the show. With the Page of Fire, I feel like this person is possibly communicating passionately with you. I definitely feel like this is somebody that you've been waiting for or wanting to interact with. You've been thinking about this person, maybe for the distant horizon, but it's here and now. Interesting. You could have even had expectations starting to form regarding this person. In your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, Cancer, we have number 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. This is interesting because this is all about your higher faculties. And it's pertaining to number 1, a main male. So spirit connection, intuition, inspiration pertaining to a main male. Again, this could pertain to the fire sign. You could be the main male, but I feel like you're getting some kind of open, what was it? Well, I heard open canopy and then dialogue. So there could be maybe some kind of telepathy taking place. Like when you're thinking of this person, all of a sudden they start thinking of you. You're communicating, maybe not even realizing that you're communicating. But I also feel like you're opening up to some kind of higher realm, if you will. With the 2 of Earth, it almost feels like you are dancing between spirit world and reality, and it's becoming almost exhausting. Like, okay, I'm getting this image of somebody who maybe sees somebody on a somewhat regular basis, but maybe they're not even friends or speaking, but there's some kind of almost spiritual mental dialogue going with the daydreams or the fantasies, but it has actually opened up a channel between this person to where like they come in and you're spending your days in this dreamland communicating with them, and there's nothing really happening necessarily on the surface. And if it is, it's very like level, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Somebody's going to hear that and be like, yep, because I envisioned it. So I know somebody's going through that. It's kind of like energetically exhausting because you're dancing between 2 worlds. With the Star card, I definitely feel like you're doing it because this is your wish fulfillment. And believe it or not, that's how you're manifesting it. With number 21, the World card. I almost feel also for some of you that you could be in another specific situation and there's going to be a severing of the old situation because of this new situation. I feel like the new situation is possibly on your destined path. Um, Even if it's not meant to last forever, it was put on your path in order for you to grow and expand. With the World card, there is a new cycle beginning, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. And if you are currently in a situation, you're going to find yourself moving out of that situation towards this fire sign, or this fire sign's moving towards you. Cancer, you have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Well, yeah, if you're in another situation, practically you need to get out of that situation. So get out of your headspace. Start putting more energy and effort on the ground, out of your head, to move forward with this. Okay, we're gonna move on to Leo. I'm gonna shuffle away. Shuffly. This is all short and sweet and to the point. No clarifications. These cards are so weathered. They get used a lot. Okay. I feel like it's becoming a natural thing now that I have to sip my coffee. That's better. Moving on to Leo at 2741. Leo, for the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. What do we have for Leo? I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watch for somebody that you're dealing with. Okay. Oh, crunch. Leo, by the way, we just had a full moon in your sign on the 12th, so I'm sure you were feeling that. All right. Excuse me. Leo, week ahead. Happy Valentine's Day. Overall energy for your reading is number 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and it's pertaining to number 12, privileged lady. So this is intimacy and creativity. You could be feeling like the privileged lady. It could be somebody that you're thinking of. I will say that this, as soon as I saw the privileged lady, this image flashed in my mind of one of those, I don't know what you call them. You flip through them, the reely things, TikTok, about this woman who, I feel like I'm going to cut the whole scene out and just more or less say that she told her man she was getting her nails did and he was sleeping, and she walked out to her car and he came like out and handed her like $600. And for whatever reason, that just flashed inside my mind. So I'm feeling like whether it's money or, I mean, whatever it is, I feel like either you're making somebody feel privileged and or you're the privileged lady, feeling very privileged, creative, intimacy. It's good energy. However, We have the Two of Air. There could have been a point in time where there was a need to make a decision or a choice between two, right? And it was kind of hard. Maybe that's why you're feeling privileged, because it's coming from two different places. Who knows? Doesn't have to be love, could be work or anything else, so take it how it resonates. But it's going to make a tough decision if you don't step to the plate and make a choice or a decision. It's going to make things a heck of a lot worse. So with the Two of Air, it feels like you're unwilling or unable to make a choice. You need to. There's a choice that needs to be made. With the Eight of Air, it feels like, again, you're kind of stuck inside your head, maybe weighing the pros and cons, overthinking, overanalyzing. What I would recommend doing is whatever it is that you're needing to make a choice on, envision yourself in it a year from now. If you can envision both of them a year from now, and try to envision them 5 years from now. If you can envision that, go 10. Like, go until you cannot envision yourself with one of them, whatever it is. And that's how you're going to make your decision. So attempt to, and if it's neither of them, then I mean, take it how it resonates. We have number 19, the Sun. That's you, Leo. That's something's being illuminated, and I feel like it's you. Creativity, joy, happiness, abundance. This could have been old energy. Maybe this upcoming week, you're finally moving out of this. You're finally getting the clarity and the answers. Yeah, I think you are. Because you're in your energy, the Sun, and creativity, joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity. It also could pertain to your career. So take that how it resonates as well. Feeling very privileged when it comes to career. Maybe was a side hustle you were doing and it's becoming too much. I mean, literally take it how it resonates. In your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 15, appreciation. Pertaining to number 28, expectations. It's interesting because I feel like if you're that privileged lady, it's because you raised your expectations. You raised the bar. It's like you don't expect any less, if that makes sense. And that's why you're getting what you're getting. With the Page of Air, I feel like there's major clarity, news, or communication, truth coming through for you, which is why I think you were able to make that decision. With the Two of Fire, you're definitely turning your back on one and moving forward into a new cycle, expanding your world view, moving forward with passion, drive, and desire. Leo, you're showing up really strong in your reading. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, confidence. Expect the best and receive the best. You are the privileged lady. Male, female, I don't even care. New moon in Leo. We just had your full moon, but I feel like for some of you, this could have been the ending result of something that started roughly 6 months ago. This week, it's playing out. Like you've shifted. Well, I heard your core values. So nice. I want to be a Leo. Just kidding. I like being a Pisces. But good on you, Leo. We are moving on to a Virgo after I shuffle. I feel like I need to turn these because they're getting a really curvy dip. From my shuffling. Okay. I say that as if I'm done. I still have one more deck to shuffle. Okie dokie. Virgo at 3509. All right, Virgo, this is for the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. Happy Valentine's Day today. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you were dealing with. One more. Or two more. Okay. Who am I doing? Virgo. Virgo, overall energy for this upcoming week. We have number 27, walking away in the reverse. Looks like you're coming on back. Either you or somebody you were dealing with. Pertaining to number 11, sudden wealth. Feeling like you hit the jackpot on this one for sure. Could actually be finances coming back your way. Maybe there was an instance where it was all going to end up going out the door, and that is not the case. However, it feels more like you're feeling like you won the jackpot, or feeling this sudden amount of wealth because somebody's coming back or you're coming back to a situation. We do have a page of water. Pages bring news. Well, that's heartfelt, emotional communication. Pertaining to the Three of Fire, something that I feel like you've been waiting on for some time. With the number 13 transformation, the death card, Scorpio energy. Look, I feel like there was a situation of possibly a breakup or a splitting up. Could have been work, finances, relationship, take it how it resonates. But I'm feeling like you or this person are coming back to, well, one of you, whoever walked away, somebody's coming on back. And the sudden wealth, although you could receive some kind of financial ducats besides all of this, I feel like is you feeling more wealthy internally, feeling the wealth because this situation is coming back together, whatever it is. There is heartfelt communication, something you've been waiting for, a shift or change that's taking place. Something has transmuted. With the Six of Air, I feel like whatever the situation is could have been incredibly tumultuous emotionally, mentally, and that has dissipated. There is no more of that. There's a calming of the emotion and the mental. In the underlying energy, that which is taking place beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 23 all tied up. Overthinking, overanalyzing, fear, stress, anxiety. Pertaining to number 10, journey. So again, I feel like there was a walking away at some point, and this week things are shifting and changing. I heard the tide is shifting. Somebody's coming back, or something, and it was a journey. It was meant to, it's almost like, well, now I'm hearing the song, Wake Me Up Before You Go, Michael, whatever his name is. George Michael. Anyway, it almost feels like this was, it's that energy of you don't know what you have until it's gone, right? And then there's a major, sometimes that ending, again, job, family, relationship, take it how it resonates, is like that wake-up call to shift the energy, to change the whole situation. We do have the Nine of Water, wish fulfillment, Nine of Water, excuse me, Nine of Earth. It's because the last two signs got the Nine of Water. Wish fulfillment with the Nine of Earth. And you could actually be receiving some kind of, again, like I said, financial boost or windfall of sorts. We also, excuse me, have the Four of Air. The Four of Air is healing, but it's also rest. It's like, well, I heard a safety blanket. For some of you, the Nine of Earth also is just that stability and security, feeling that stability and security as well as the wish fulfillment. And with the Four of Air, you could be meditating and connecting more to your higher self, which will help get out of that mental overthinking anyway. Nice. So either you're coming back, they're coming back, something's coming back. Virgo, we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I feel like that's kind of probably what shifted things. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Yep, they're coming right back around. Now I'm hearing she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. So there you go, Virgo. Let's move on to Libra as I shuffle. Okay. We're also at the midway point of Libra. Shuffle it all up good. Oakley dokley, Libra. Still taking another sip of my coffee. Libra, week ahead. The 16th through to the 22nd. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Nice. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Alrighty. Libra. Overall energy, you have two, so you could be dealing with somebody else. It also is pertaining to two different things. So let's get into this. We have number 35, first chakra archangel Michael. This is all about stability and security. And then we have number 3, blossoming abundance. So there could be an energy of feeling stable, secure, abundance starting to flow into you. I do feel like at some point you could have been dealing with some health issues. Number 31, bad health. And or it could have been a main female. Number 2, main female, but it could have been you are the main female. Take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel like whatever health issues you might have been going through, you're pushing through those with blossoming abundance. I feel like the health issues is going to be tied to the next card that I'm going to read. But as far as the first chakra, the stability and security, I feel like things are starting to move. You could have been in survival mode for a while, and things are definitely shifting in your favor. Again, you could be the main female, or be dealing with that main female. We have the 5 of water. So I feel like if there was bad health or any kind of health issue, feeling drained, tired, whatever, it was pertaining to this. The 5 of water is the energy of needing to release situations, emotional situations, regardless of what it pertained to. Love. I mean, we put emotions into anything really worth doing. So family, friends, work, whatever, our dreams, our desires, it all has emotion in it. So there was some emotional situations that maybe didn't pan out like you had planned, and there was a little bit too much of a focus on it. And what I mean by too much is you didn't feel it and let it go. You dwelled on it. You overthought about it. You overanalyzed. There was fear. There was stress. So even if you're finally moving into this great energy this week, there might still be a little residue left, but don't fret. Know that it all correlates to the fact that you were probably focused on things that hadn't worked out, or stress, a stressful time. Stress can cause sickness as well. But never fear. There's 2 cups behind this that are waiting once we get out of that energy. And I definitely feel like you're getting out of that energy. We do have the messenger of fire. Passion, drive, desire, forward momentum. I feel like you're well on your way. With the Queen of Fire, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Libra, or you could be embodying this energy. It's specifically Aries, but it's Aries, Leo, Sag. This is magic. This is somebody who's got passion, drive, desire, forward momentum, charisma. They're like the center of the show, if you will, the star. Could also pertain to an entrepreneur opportunity, some kind of ability to work for yourself. The heart is also highlighted on this as well. Interesting. I always find it interesting in the Good Tarot that the heart chakra is highlighted. Following your heart with passion, drive, and desire. So again, you could be embodying that, and or it could be somebody else's. I'm going to feel like you're more embodying this energy, Libra. And the reason being is because in your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 36, second chakra archangel Ariel, and it's pertaining to number 17, gift. So this is intimacy and creativity. I definitely feel like there's a major creative flair to you at this point, which makes me feel like the Queen of Fire, creativity, like intimacy, very Queen of Fire energy, if you ask me. But I feel like you're opening up to gifts. Now, whether the gift is a new creative endeavor or idea, or if it's rising above that to some kind of spiritual gift, receiving downloads, or some kind of, well, I mean, where do you think that your creative ideas come from, right? Anyways, we have the 9 of Fire. This also could have been what was possibly causing some kind of health issue, is your chironic wounding, something that was holding you back, keeping you feeling stuck or stagnant, because there was a need to make a choice, and or get out of the daydream and start visualizing, creating. Either way, it doesn't matter, because we have an Ace of Water. Brand new emotional opportunity coming in for you. And again, this could be a gift. This could be a spiritual gift because it is water. Could be the pearl of wisdom is right here, but it also could be love, because these seahorses mate for life. So it could be all sorts of wonderful opportunities coming in for you. The sky's the limit. I think that the biggest thing here is that there was a need to shift out of that stagnant energy. I feel like you definitely are moving out of that with the blossoming abundance and feeling more grounded and stable, which is opening up the channels to have that creativity, intimacy, the gifts flowing in, the new emotional opportunities. Beautiful energy, Libra. And for some of you, love is in the air, because I'm getting that song, Love is in the Air. La da 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 da. I don't know these words. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibson Moon. Nice. Very close to achieving your goal, Libra. We are moving on to Scorpio. After I shuffle. I feel like that was a good Libra message. Do you? I'm just going to call you Jersey. NPNJ. I don't know. It's easier to say Jersey. I thought that was a good Libra one. Could have been worse. Let's just say that. Hopefully they're all good. just realized Vicky is probably moving today. I think she said something about moving on Friday. Okay. We're moving on. We're getting there. Last shuffle. For now, anyway. Oakley dokley. Scorpio. It's going to be my thing now that I just take a drink of coffee before everybody. Scorpio, the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements. Sun, moon, rising. I almost said Libra. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. And or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. That's interesting. Sun, moon, rising, or Libra. I don't know. Maybe you have Libra. And it was a good reading, so go check it out. Okay. Oh, itchy nose. We'll leave that there. So, Scorpio, overall energy for this reading. We have number 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael. That's your stability and grounded, stability and security. Grounded, stable, secure. Pertaining to number 12, privileged lady. Could be you or somebody that you are dealing with. Take it how it resonates, but there's definitely an energy of feeling like you've got it all. Feeling very privileged, like, you know, I've got everything I need. I'm very grounded. I'm stable. I'm secure. Excuse me. We have the Queen of Water. You could be dealing with a Cancer because this is specifically Cancer, but I feel like this is your energy, so take it how it resonates. Definitely, if you're dealing with another water sign, again, flip the roles if need be, but the Queen of Water is very intuitive. If it's your energy we're talking about, you are very deep. You like to go deep into the secrets and dig into the bottomless pit of hidden, right? Of the ocean. We do have the Seven of Air. I will say if this is your energy, you're showing up very strong in your reading. The Seven of Air is interesting because it's all about okay, well, that's not what it's about, but that's what I'm hearing. So there could be some kind of manipulation or control going on, whether it's you doing it or somebody you're dealing with. But I feel as though this is all about trying to map your way through something or build some kind of a plan pertaining to stability, security, the Six of Earth, maybe stabilizing some kind of income. This is very interesting. You could have almost enough to where you're offering to help others out for some of you. For others, I feel like there could be the reason that you're feeling privileged and grounded is that you could be receiving some kind of a windfall. I have weird cards like flashing in my mind's eye. And so, strategic, you could be coming up with a strategy. I was seeing the energetic card of, but I kept seeing the picture with the compass just flashing. Anyways, in the underlying energy, I'll move through this again because I felt like that was a bit choppy. Underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. We have number 8, indecision. Interesting. Pertaining to number 22, official person. So there could be somebody that you're dealing with. An official person can be anybody, really. It could be a teacher. It could be a parent. It could be a grandparent. Somebody who holds an official title in your life. A boss, a manager, somebody that maybe you would look up to on some level or would be above you, or you would feel they were above you. I don't want to say that because we're all equal, but there's some kind of indecision pertaining to this person. We have the 4 of water. You're being called to meditate. No, wrong. Well, I feel like you're being called to meditate because it came out of my mouth. With the 4 of water, there's some kind of a feeling of rejection, or wanting to reject a situation. Never fear, though. We have the Fool card, a brand new cycle beginning. For some of you, you could be being rejected from something. There's a new beginning taking place, a new cycle with the Fool, Aries, Aquarius. And what was that word I got down here that I was like, that's not what I would think? It wasn't deception. It was something else. Manipulation or something. I don't remember. I'm not meant to remember because it comes in and goes right back out. There's some kind of fork in the road pertaining to an official person in your life. And there's going to be a rejection, whether it's on your part or their part, but there's a new beginning. And that's going to cause, there's definitely fighting, arguing, conflict with the 5 of air. But it's a major shift and change with the number 16, the Tower. It's like a sudden shift or change taking place. And this is life-changing, whatever this shift is. Aries, Scorpio energy with the 8 of water. There's an emotional detachment. Somebody's walking away. Interesting. Because we're grounded and stable, feeling privileged down here, or it's pertaining to somebody who feels privileged, like they've got it all. With the Queen of Water, I feel like that's you holding in your power. And there is some kind of strategic move or mapping towards this 6 of Earth, this balance. But there's somebody who could be manipulating something. And I feel like that's where the indecision comes in, whoever this official person is to you. And there's going to be a separating. Now, could be work, could be a family member, could be a friend. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like inevitably the decision is to move in a new direction, have a new cycle. And it's life-changing, whatever it is. But I definitely feel like you have some kind of windfall coming in, or abundance, something that's balancing you out and making you feel like you are grounded, stable, and secure. Interesting. Your Moonology. Expect powerful change. I can't make this up. Expect powerful change. Yeah, you're getting the Tower card. That's pretty powerful. New moon eclipse. Ooh, I don't have my calendar flipped, but I'm pretty sure we have an eclipse season starting next month. So look forward to that, Scorpio. All right. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Moving on to Sag, and then we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left to do. If you have a question, feel free to drop it in a super chat. There's a $5 minimum. They will be answered after Les Pisces. You can also hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Okay. I have a song, but I'm going to wait till I do the timestamp because I feel like it's for Sag. Although it could be for Scorpio too. So, although I highly doubt they're still watching. And I don't know the name of the song. Interesting. Well, let's wait. Let's do Sag 60-40, right? All right, Sag, I'm getting a song. It's looking good today. It's looking good in every way. So don't you get fresh with me. So don't you get fresh with me. I don't know who sings the song. It sounds like a hip hop song from like maybe the 80s. It could mean something to you, Sag. Either way, this is for the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. Ooh, you got a lot of cards, Saggy. Good grief. Sagittarius. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. No, it's definitely your song because it is like on replay. I thought maybe it could have been Scorpio's song, but I don't think so. Okay, overall energy, Sagittarius. We have number 34, door to personal healing and happiness. And we have, okay, I feel like there's two separate energies here. The door to personal healing and happiness. And then we have number 26, hostilities, pertaining to number 8, a false person. So I definitely feel like you're moving into healing and happiness. You could have had some kind of hostilities pertaining to a false person, and or there's somebody in your energetic field that is masking or charading themselves as somebody that they're not, who's very hostile. So take it how it resonates. I feel like it's more the first, where you're opening a door. There were some hostilities pertaining to somebody who was pretending to be somebody that they weren't. We do have the 7 of water. Well, there's an interesting, this feels very much like maybe you were seeing somebody for their potential and not who they truly were. You might have had the wool pulled over your eyes, living in la la fantasy land. With the 3 of water. 3 of water is all about a group of friends, so it could have been more than one person. Celebration, a coming together. There could have been a situation where you met this person at a party. With the 10 of water, it almost feels like you were feeling like this was going to lead to something amazing. No shame. You were hoping, you were in this energy of thinking like this was something wonderful and great. You were feeling like on cloud 9, like every day was wonderful, celebration, and that we were going to make it all the way to the 10 of cups, maybe come together as a family, and it would have been, you know, perfect, unconditional love, like the best love story. And then we got the 3 of air, which is heartbreaking. Either they picked somebody else or you picked somebody else. I feel like most likely they picked somebody else. You're in the door to healing and happiness, opening that door finally. Again, I feel like you're still possibly holding on to some hostilities pertaining to this person. They could be to you. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this was all, I heard a gimmick. And you know, they're not necessarily to blame. I mean, I feel like had you been open to receiving your intuition, you would have been guided in a different manner. But that's okay. No shade. We've all been there, right? You have a lot of threes showing up. I will say good things come in threes. I know this to be true because, well, it is true. Also, my birthday is 3/3 and I'm a good thing. So yes, good things do come in threes. We have the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. Number 3, blossoming abundance. And doubling down on that, it's pertaining to number 27, unexpected income. So not only are you opening the door to personal healing and happiness, but you've got abundance coming in for you, unexpected income. And frankly, I feel like you're manifesting something new this week. Something solid with clarity. Could be a Libra specifically. It doesn't have to be. Could be that you're just embodying this energy. But the Magician, Virgo, Gemini, I feel like you're definitely manifesting from a really good energy, a new opportunity in romance with possibly a Libra, an air sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I also feel like you're embodying this energy, clarity, truth, wisdom, seeing things clearly, cutting through the fluff. You're not going to let anybody pull the wool over your eyes again, including yourself. So I definitely feel like there could be a new romantic situation coming in with an air sign. Whatever this was, I think, again, it could have been surrounding maybe overindulging, partying, something to that extent. But it didn't turn out good. I feel like hostility is better than, you know, wallowing in sorrow. I would recommend getting out of that energy unless it's somebody that you're dealing with that's in that. But either way, you're manifesting something absolutely amazing. Abundance, unexpected income, and a new romantic situation. You had like 5 cards pop out for your Moonology. 4, right? Yeah, okay. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra, I'm just saying. Emotions are running high. Super moon. That feels like the hostility. Have faith in your dreams. Of course, waxing crescent moon. That's what's creating the new opportunity. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. I definitely feel like that's talking about taking a hot minute to heal a little bit. So nice, Sag. We're moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Happy Friday. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Capricorn, week ahead. Something good. All right. It's like the never-ending shuffling. I just drifted off and daydream land. All righty. Capricorn. At un momento, Capricorn. Okay. Week ahead. 16th through to the 22nd for Capricorn. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Okay, Capricorn. Overall energy for this reading, we have number 26, hostility. Could be you or somebody you're dealing with. Could be something that happens this week that just kind of puts you in that mood. Maybe it's because today is Valentine's Day and nobody got you a gift. We have number 17, gift in the reverse. So somebody could be taking something back, and or something isn't shown up, something that you were planning on receiving. There's definitely some hostilities pertaining to the lack of a gift being received, right? So, take it how it resonates. Could be somebody you're dealing with. Like maybe you missed a birthday or a celebration, or they were expecting some kind of wonderful gift and it didn't come. I don't know. We have a number 5, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. It's pertaining to a higher level of commitment, I'll tell you that. With the 7 of Earth, there were seeds that were planted, and it's almost as if you're looking back, like on the seeds that you had planted in this commitment. Now, for some of you on a different level, this could all be pertaining to feeling angry and frustrated that some kind of a spiritual gift is lacking. Like you're doing all the work and it's not coming through. You're committed, you're watching and reading books and following a guru and doing everything that you're meant to be doing. And it's just not happening. So take the story however it works for you. With the 7 of Earth, you're looking back at this commitment, this everything, and the seeds that you've been planting. And it's interesting because there's something that's been keeping you stuck or stagnant. And I feel like we have the 2 of water, which is being unwilling or unable to make a choice or a decision. So if you're trying to create something, you have to make a solid choice and then not deviate until it appears. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to do this one day and then something else the next day. You have to be 100% in on it, 100% until it reaches fruition, fulfillment. I feel like you're seeing something, and I feel like for some time you've been looking back, like what are these seeds that, like, almost like you've been waiting for something to take place that isn't taking place, and it's frustrating, and there's hostility and all of that energy, whether it's a physical gift that somebody didn't give you in a committed relationship of sorts, or if it's pertaining to your spiritual gifts. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like it's because you've been wishy-washy, indecisive, not really 100% in on anything. It's been very, and thoughts matter. I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Thoughts matter. So regardless of, I mean, and it happens so naturally sometimes where even if you're in a situation with somebody and they piss you off one day and you're like, oh, I'm so over this. Like, I just want to leave and be over this person. And then the next day something shifts and you're like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. They're going to play off of eventually that first thought, because thoughts are creating, right? Especially when emotion is attached. So then a few days later, they're reacting or responding from that original, I'm so annoyed, whatever energy. I feel like I'm getting deep with this, but hear me out because somebody needs to hear this. And you're not putting the two and two together, that you already planted those seeds. You planted those seeds in your own mind, and then they played it out. Now, sometimes they can play it out like within the same day. Sometimes it's a few days. It depends. But your thoughts create the reality that you're living in, right? Well, they don't create it. What happens is you embody the reality. Either way, let's move on. Underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. We have number 53, Magician in the Mirror. So I love this card. It talks about manifesting, but we're manifesting every moment of every day. And I love this card because it truly talks about karma and the mirror effect. And what that is as within, so without. So how you energetically are feeling and adding to the thoughts is how everything outside of you is happening. So if you're wondering how you're doing on manifesting, you literally, all you have to do is look at your results. What's going on in your everyday life? Is it shifting or changing with whatever you're planting, with the seeds that you're planting? If not, there's something that you need to shift and change within you. Hopefully that was helpful for somebody. Either way, the Magician in the Mirror is being pertaining to number 35, pathway. You're on a transformative pathway because I think you're becoming aware of this. And you're sitting in your power with the King of Earth, grounded, stable, in your power. I definitely feel like not only is there a soulmate connection for you, if you're not already in one, I would say that this would be a soulmate connection. If this is another person and they're reflecting something back to you, that to me defines a soulmate connection. Can be a friend, family member, doesn't have to be a lover. But I also feel like this is talking about going within with the Lion, taking your power back, taking your strength back, and self-love. All right, Capricorn, you have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Just saying, I feel like you just got your answer. Just saying. Okay, Aquarius. Moving on to Aquarius, and then we have Pisces. Aquarius. That's interesting. I'm hearing Aquarius with this, the tune of it. I want to say it's a Star Spangled Banner. I don't know. Now I'm going to have to say that again when I actually do the timestamp. I could be one of those tarot readers that don't put timestamps in, don't take that time, and then make everybody else do all the work. That's frustrating, though. It's nice to be able to just go in and, like, click on what you want to hear. Although I do feel like sometimes you could miss something. Aquarius. Oh, okay. I'm like, hurry up. I need to get this message out. All right. Aquarius at... Aquarius. Week ahead, 16th through to the 22nd. Happy birthday, Aquarius, by the way. I feel like everybody keeps getting the same freaking card. So I was hearing Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. God. Whatever. How do I not have this now? Whatever that line is, which now totally escapes me. God give his grace to thee, or something like that. There's something to do with that. And I don't know if it pertains to like the age of Aquarius or something. But judging by the first card that's popping out, I'm going to say, we'll get into it in a second. But there's some major shit. Yep. Okay. I heard ships are sailing for sure. That's a lot. We'll leave it at there. I'm not even going to go through my normal spew. I just want to jump right into it. So Aquarius, the overall energy for this upcoming week, the 16th through to the 22nd, feels a little serious. We have number 46, Chakra Archangel Metatron, pertaining to number 32, Despair. This is clarity of thoughts and vision. It's your sixth sense. So you could be receiving visions, downloads, and frankly, it could pertain to the world. I feel like you're coming into a gift, a very strong gift. There's something that you're being graced with, and it could definitely be your own despair, but if it is your own despair, I feel like you're being led and guided out of it. I feel like it's more you're seeing things in the world. For some of you, you could be beginning to get premonitions. So write down your dreams, or whatever visions come to you that are like, what in the world is going on? We have the call, number 20. So there's a need to surrender. You're going on a new path. And I mean surrender by don't try to overthink or overanalyze. Just go with the flow, write it down. Really stay in tune to whatever it is that you're receiving. You're definitely moving into a new cycle with the World card, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. And I keep hearing that song, which is so funny because it's supposed to be America, America, give his grace to thee. I don't know why I cannot say that word, those words. I have only known this song since, I think I could remember 5, I think is when we started having to do it in school. Or learn it in school, I should say. But it's Aquarius. God is granting you whatever you determine God is for you. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't care. Spirit, higher self, the universe, a rock, the sun, whatever you believe in. There's something that's opening up for you. And it could even be if you're not witnessing, because I don't think that you necessarily have to witness despair. You could be tuning into other people's despair, very empathic at this time. But I feel like you almost feel despair, like almost a burden. Don't let it stress you out. It's like this is a gift. Frankly, doesn't necessarily seem like it when you're going through it, but it will. With the shift and the change, this new cycle that you're moving into, we have the 7 of water. There is a need for you to pick something to focus on emotionally, and it could feel very overwhelming because you could be receiving a lot of different messages, a lot of different channels opening up to you, but really just try to stay focused on one. Pick one thing. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, feel like you probably are aware of it. We have number 23 all tied up. Overthinking, overanalyzing, pertaining to number 20, house. To me, house is a symbol of the mind. Now, it could pertain to you physically in your 3D, in your home, that there's something stressing you out. Maybe it's that this is all happening and you're starting a new cycle and there's somebody that you're dealing with that you're going to have to whatever. I don't feel like that, though. I feel like it's pertaining to feeling confused, stressed out, overthinking, overanalyzing, because you're an air sign. That's what you do. But I feel like there's a need to embrace this. North Node is in Pisces, so it would make sense that you are moving into a more spiritual aspect of self. With the 4 of water, there's a need to see that there's something coming through for you. Emotionally, it could be, again, that there was some... This is like some kind of pearl of wisdom that you're receiving. This is some kind of gift. And it feels as though it's coming in when you were kind of not anticipating it or even desiring it. And it kind of shakes your world up a little bit. We have the 3 of earth. It's going to spring open some kind of creative collaboration for you. It could even be channeled into doing something that you absolutely love. With the 3, you got a few 3s showing up here. I will make mention. We have number 3, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. It's allowing you to ground your dreams into reality, new beginnings. This is an opportunity for abundance and prosperity. Venusian energy, creation. It's beautiful. With the High Priestess, number 2, Pisces energy. Now, I feel like you're going to be able to embody this energy, and or this is somebody who's stepping in to help lead and guide you, whether it's in spirit or in the 3D, somebody who's highly intuitive and psychic. But I feel like inevitably that's most likely going to be your energy. I just feel as though there's a need to go with the flow and just don't overthink or overanalyze. Don't stress. Okay, your Moonology card, which is the same, I think, as like the last 2 people got. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Well, I'd say they're coming. Follow your intuition. Follow the signs that you're getting. We're going to move on to Pisces, the last but not least, Pisces. After I shuffle. Lay Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces, as well. I believe your season starts on the 19th. I'm looking at my calendar. I'm cheating. Looking at my calendar. It's normally around the 20th or... yeah, 19th. Pisces starts on the 19th. Happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday to the Pisces. I feel like I should have done that for Aries too, but I'm a Pisces, so I might be a little bit, you know, on the Pisces side. Last minute. Last minute V-Day. You know, it's nice to get a gift or whatever. I love to give gifts. I'm just a gift giver, but it's such a Hallmark holiday that it's like, I'd rather find somebody local that makes chocolates or, you know, some local farmer to buy fresh stuff from and make somebody dinner, or just not shell out all the dough for these big gifts from these big corporations, like, or even make my own. I just am not, I don't know. I'm maybe, I don't know if you'd even call that old fashioned. That might be new fashion. I'd rather, you know, fresh picked flowers from a farm or a garden than some big, you know, flower place. Although I love flowers, so I guess if I, you know, got flowers from any place, I'd be happy. But all right, enough of me and what I do for Valentine's Day. Let's move on to Pisces at 80. Pisces, this is for the week ahead, the 16th through to the 22nd. Pisces, the week ahead. What's going on for Pisces for the week ahead? 16th through to the 22nd. It's going to be good. It's going to be amazing because Pisces season begins. Who doesn't love Pisces? I love Pisces season. It also is when major shifts and changes are going to be taking place. Why, you ask? Because eclipses are starting. Woo, the eclipses. Gotta love the eclipses. Feeling the energy, major shifts and changes, things getting shaken up. Pisces is mutable though, so I guess we're used to, like, it almost, when things don't get shaken up, it's almost like, oh, like things are getting a little stuffy in here. All right. Pisces, week ahead, overall energy. We have number 38, fourth chakra archangel Raphael, and it's pertaining to number 30, judication. Love, compassion, self-acceptance. Interesting, because judication to me is like some kind of a judgment taking place, or I feel like you're making a decision to follow your heart, to really truly embrace your your heart, your true authentic self, what it's telling you, your guidance. We have the Hermit card, number 9. You could be feeling like kind of shutting yourself off from people, places, and situations. Does feel like a spiritual awakening. I know for a Pisces, it's kind of like, what? I've been through like 500 of them already. But let me explain. And I don't know, because I can't see what's going to happen next month. But I will say that we are going to be moving into some eclipses, and it's definitely going to affect you, whether your north node or your north or south node is in Pisces or Virgo. And as a water sign, you're already going to be starting to feel this energy, and it's going to be strong. So south node is in Virgo, north node is in Pisces. For me, it's my node reversal. But either way, the Hermit energy, I feel like you're kind of feeling the need to kind of just go within, get back on track. Maybe you've slipped off track. Pisces have a tendency to do that as well. But there's something that you're trying to locate or discern, and it's you're going to find it within. And so you could feel like kind of shutting the world out for a little bit, which no big deal. You do it all the time, and then you emerge once you've recharged your batteries. If you haven't done it, maybe you should start. Life would go so much easier if you did. With the 8 of Earth, you're going to put in the work, energy, and effort towards what? King of Fire. Now, this could be a person. It could be a Sagittarius in your life, or Aries, Leo, Sag. I think that we're going to step this up a bit and talk about you embodying this energy. Why? Because we're in the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. That's your heart chakra. And I feel like the heart chakra is being lit up here, which it's so weird with the fire energy that the heart chakra is lit up. But it's passion, drive, desire, forward momentum. They're very creative, could be an entrepreneur. It also feels like it's that drive. There's something in your heart chakra that you're needing to move towards or go after. Now, it definitely could be a person, but I feel like it also could be some kind of a creative endeavor, opportunity, some kind of, again, entrepreneurship. It's something that you're passionate about. You've got drive, and you're willing to put forth the work, energy, and effort. So it feels pretty big. And if it's coming from out of you going into the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, it is something that you are passionate about. You've gone within. It has nothing to do with anybody or anything outside of you. And it's also on your north node. It's on your soul's path, because when you go into the Hermit, it kind of leads and guides you. It's like a course corrector, if you will. Spiritual awakening, clarity, all that stuff coming through. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 37, 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And it's pertaining to number 27, unexpected income. Well, this is emotions of desire and your life force energy. So it all ties together. Emotions of desire. That's your emotions keyed with the desire is what gets imprinted into your subconscious. So I feel like that's what you're doing over here, is putting it boop. And then that is how you're manifesting, creating unexpected income. And I feel like it's coming from whatever this true desire, drive, passion that you have, whatever you're moving towards. And then we have the 6 of Earth. Well, that is a windfall coming in as well. Balance, but it's also receiving some kind of, again, unexpected income or financial windfall of sorts. Receiving payouts. So I definitely feel like you're following your heart, your creative endeavors. Beautiful. We have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. What do you need to release? And then nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Well, you are a mutable sign. And the new moon is taking place on the 27th. So it's the following week. We'll get into that week on our next live. But it is coming. So you could be feeling the energy, the new moon in Pisces. Mutable moon. That's you. Mutable. Anyways, beautiful reading, Pisces. That is what I have for you all. Don't like the holiday. Right? Or show love all the time. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you were to buy somebody like I'm thinking of you stuff all the time, it would kind of get old. Like it is a random thing that you should do when you feel it in your heart to do so. Like, oh, you know, I saw these flowers and thought of you, or, you know, oh, I was out at the farmer's market and decided to make you dinner or something special or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the big major holidays. Now, when it comes to things like Christmas, yes, I shower my child with gifts because I love to give gifts. For me, it's like I love to give gifts. I love the wrapping. I love the unwrapping. Like I love all of it. But if I, you know, when it comes to all the other holidays, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm just over it. Like I only do it mainly for tradition and my kid, really. I don't know. But for a while there, I would just take him to dinner like on Mondays. You know, that would be our thing. Like, oh, we're going to go out to eat on a Monday, whatever. So don't really do that anymore, but that was a thing we did. Anyways, enough about me. Till my birthday, and then it's going to be all about me. March 3rd, don't forget, write it down. I'm expecting some happy birthdays. So happy that Amber was born and that she's here to do tarot. Me too. I'm happy for that too. You'll come to find out that for me, my birthday is all about my birthday week, which, let's see, it'll start... No, I'm going to start now. Just talking about my birthday all the time. And then once it's done, you might hear me mention, oh, it was last week or whatever. But it's leading up to it that I get super excited because I don't care how old I am. I'm like, woo, birthday time. Anyway. All right. That is what I have for you guys. I will see you on Monday. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday.